Losing friends, worried about my future. Going to sleep hoping that I won't wake up here. I know this isn't life. I'm tired of this fight. Do I leave you? Am I ready? Lost for words, what should I say? Do I leave you? Do I go all the way? Should I leave you? Do I go all the way? If I stay here and die, it's not life here. I tried either way. I know that it's not right to wake and want to die. It's just how I get by. It's how I'm staying alive. So put your feelings away. Put your feelings away. Put your feelings away. I'm not ready to leave. Lost for words, what should I say? Do I leave you? Do I go all the way? Should I leave you? Do I go all the way? If I stay here and die, it's not life here. I tried either way. Tried either way. Tried either way. Tried either way. I know that it's not right to wake and want to die. So put your feelings aside. I'm not ready to leave. Lost for words, what should I say? Do I leave you? Should I go all the way? Should I leave you? Do I go all the way? If I stay here and die, it's not life here. I tried either way. Lost for words, what should I say? Do I leave you? Do I go all the way? Should I leave you? Do I go all the way? If I stay here and die, it's not life here. I tried either way. So put your feelings away. Put your feelings away. Put your feelings away. I am ready to leave.
Welcome to Patrick Roberts, our new timeline.
Oh my god, I just went like 5 minutes. Oh my god. I just called out the whole chat like, oh my god, I can't believe. Let's just start over. Let's just start this fucking thing over. Oh my god, I can't believe this. That's what I'm saying. Everything has been going nutty for me lately. So, we're going to start over.
Welcome to Patrick Roberts, our new timeline.
Yeah. Yes. Definitely a rookie move. Oh my god. And I knew when I muted myself before Vanessa sang, I knew I was gonna fucking. I had a feeling I was gonna do that. I'm like, don't forget to unmute myself. I'm telling myself, don't forget to unmute myself. Oh my god. Well, hey, that's a great. I mean, okay. We started over. I'm calling out Chad all over again. Oh man, yeah, that was definitely a rookie move. I can't believe I did it. BLB was first one in the house. Then Chappelle. Um, uh, that's what I remember. And so I am like trying to get all the way back. Okay, BLB, Chappelle, Catherine, welcome, Watchful, welcome, Floyd, Fathead, Chappelle, Watchful, BLB, Catherine, Floyd, Catherine, Fathead, Zenwin, welcome, Chappelle, Catherine, Floyd, BLB, Buzz, Chino, Chappelle, Watchful, Fathead, Catherine, Buzz, Chino, BLB, Floyd, Zenwin, Catherine, Floyd, Chappelle, Buzz, Chino. I'm going berserk. So we're getting all the way down here. I'm catching up. I can finally hear you guys, or you can hear me actually. And so, what did I do after that? What was I talking about after that? Oh, yeah. I was then proceeding to tell you guys about my. I've been having really bad chest pains yesterday, and I thought, well, maybe this is like some sort of sympathy pain because my brother just had a heart attack and he has to go through a triple bypass after Christmas. So I'm thinking, well, this is just like a sympathy pain. So I text him right away, and it was like 5 in the morning or so, 5:30. I texted him. I said, "Hey, are you okay?" And he didn't text me back. Obviously, he was probably sleeping. Um, and he texted me back a while later. And he was like, "Yeah, I'm fine." So I'm like, "Okay," but the last 2 days I've been like really not not in it at all. It's like I'm not even in my fucking body. Uh, it's really weird. I'm like just um, I don't know. It's hard to explain. I'm doing things like doing that mute thing. I'm doing all kinds of stuff I don't realize I'm doing, or I forget. A lot of things. So uh, I do have a lot of videos to go through. Um, this world, I don't even. I'll tell you, I don't even belong. Well, I do. We all know that. We all know this. I don't even belong to this world. And it sounds so crazy. I've been going over the Mandela effects today. I'm seeing so many Mandela effects. Like I was watching just before coming on. I was watching the old Chevy Chase Griswold Christmas, the Griswold family Lapoon or whatever, the Christmas one that the Griswolds did. So, anyways, uh, you know where he goes and he sleds down the hill and on that saucer down the snow hill, and he's going through everything. He's going through little shacks, he's going through the street, and the sparks are coming up. And do you know where he ends up? He ends up at Walmart. He ends up in the Walmart parking lot, and the Walmart has the dash in it, right? The Walmart has the dash in it. So uh, they go in, and his I don't know, it's his wife's brother, I think, or the real weird one that has the RV parked in their driveway and stuff. Well, he's in Walmart and he's throwing bags of food, big bags of food, onto the in the cart, and the cart's starting to get full. So he's got these bags that he just throws on top, and you can see where it says Walmart, and it's got the dash in it. So yeah, W, yeah, martial law, yeah, but it's WAL dash MART, and the dash is there. So I'm seeing a lot of reoccurrence. It's like reassuring me that I'm right on target. I wasn't wrong. They're coming back into my face, showing me um, the the Mandela effects that really stuck to me. You know, are coming to light again, and new things around me in my area change. You know, I think every day we have something changes in our reality. We just don't see it. It's just so obvious. Um, can't keep up. Yeah. So, and there was the other Mandela effect in there too that I noticed, and I should have wrote it down. I should have wrote it down. So yeah, I seen that, and also in Back to the Future, Marty McFly. Remember that yellow biohazard suit that he had on? Uh, Marty McFly had on, and he was standing in the Twin Pines Mall parking lot. Um, and so on his legs, the his pants on the way down, it's pink. It's got like a pink triangle or something like that. It's been a little while since I've seen that one, but I don't remember any pink triangles on a yellow biohazard suit in that movie. And that movie has a lot of Mandela effects too. The guitar is totally wrong. He never had that little of a guitar. There's like so many Mandela effects in that movie. Um, but so instead of looking up because something may go wrong with uh, the trying to pop up some, I may lose internet, whatever. So, anyways, I sent myself uh, if I can find myself, I would be a better man. I would be a better man if I could just find myself. I just made that song up. I think I could write songs now. Do you know different things about yourself? If you watch real close, you'll notice yourself changing. You're like there's another you that just popped into you, and you got these new likes, and you've got these new fetishes, and you got. It's just really weird if you really watch close. I know I'm sounding really crazy, but I'm dead serious. You will notice yourself changing. And if you concentrate on something specifically, it will change. Like healing yourself in a certain area. Um, I think I've got neuropathy so bad, so I'm so damaged. Uh, my nerves are so damaged I can't. I've been trying to heal them for a long time, but so I can't get that to come in. But there's like smaller, easier things, that I've noticed pains moving from one area to the other. It's like I had a bad shoulder over here. I know it was over here because I remember doing constantly messing with it, and now I got it over here. So it's like what? So, anyways, I've got this video I want to show you guys. Oh my god, this is hilarious. So, anyways, you gotta see this. Oh, here, unplug. Watch. I don't know. Maybe you guys have already seen this. Watch this baby. Isn't that crazy? And do you see the baby's eyes? Oh my god. Do you see the baby's eyes? Oh, I'm not trying to do any symbols. Believe me, I'm not part of any. I don't know why I do that, but I'm trying to specify. Do you see that baby's eyes? And if I was part of any da da da, I wouldn't be so damn broke. I wouldn't be. I'd have a vehicle. I mean, come on. Uh, no, believe me, my whole soul belongs to Jesus Christ, and Jesus Christ is my Lord and Savior, and He came here to show us show us the way out. I truly believe that. And so, anyways, anyways, so this baby has has motion, just born, just out of the womb, and can hold its head up and look around. That's I mean, you guys, phenomenons have been happening everywhere. Weird shit. wow. I'm just like, wow. If you think about it, and I'm not saying, I'm not saying the baby's like evil or anything like that. I'm just saying, hey, it's got black eyes, and it's weird that it has control of its head already. That's kind of like sci-fi-ish a little bit, um, or a horror movie type shit. Give it a couple hours. It just came out of the wound. What's it going to be able to do in a couple hours? You know, get up. Yo, yo, yo. I'm here. I'm here. I'm about 5 hours old. But my God, really. Mm. So, anyways, let me get back to my other other things. Um, do you guys get this shit on your phone all the time popping up? Now I've turned this off. This COVID, that stuff. Yeah. So, do you guys get that crap all the time on your phone? It's like, stop sending me fucking shit like that. It like tries to trick you into saying yes or mark in this box, and they put it so close to where you want it, close it out. Um, so you got to really be careful because they really want to get you all into the system one way or another. We're gonna get you, and watch what information you give out. Like passwords. You give your passwords out and don't even know it. I do too. It's like they know your favorite thing. You know, your, you. The information we've probably given out over the years is probably incredible. Like if they follow you for years and get everything that you've written about and stuff, I'm sure they can get uh, figure you out. Of what your passwords and shit, all that might be. So just be careful. And then I run into this. So I'm making the high hydroxychloroform for however you pronounce it. I'm making that, and so I come across this this thing that says, "Do not make your own hydroxy uh, at home." After President Trump claimed to be taking this medicine to prevent COVID, new worries are rising among health experts. Some people are trying to, and then it cuts off. But I'm gonna go into the article and
It's revelation
show
that he
it.
is taking hydroxychloroquine to prevent COVID-19. There is a new worry for health experts. Some people are trying to make their own homemade version of the drug, and that has prompted a serious warning.
Do-it-yourself hydroxychloroquine? People are trying to cook their own batch of the controversial drug in the kitchen. Following President Trump's revelation that he is taking it,
It seems to be a extra line of defense, and it's gotten tremendous reviews from some people.
a recipe for homemade hydroxychloroquine has been posted on a conservative Twitter account. Not a good idea, says drug researcher Eric Lowe.
It really has a lot of potential to be dangerous.
This was posted by a chiropractor from Missouri.
Quinine acts similar to hydrochloroquine. Have about 3 to 4 ounces a day of that Schweppes tonic water and take at least 50 to 100 milligrams of zinc.
There's a run on tonic water in many stores across America, like the Stu Leonard's in Connecticut. But some reports say you'd have to drink more than 6 gallons of this stuff to get a high enough dose of quinine to have a beneficial effect.
Sales have tripled in the past couple months. And we think that all our customers are just taking baths and tonic water.
Meanwhile, the firestorm swirling around the president taking the unproven drug goes on.
Come on, man. What is he doing? What in God's name is he doing?
And House Speaker Nancy Pelosi's under fire on social media for calling the president morbidly obese.
And his, shall we say, breakthrough that what is morbidly obese.
You know who else is considered morbidly obese? Me, close to one woman, but Pelosi doubled down today.
I think Joseph some medicine on women, one thing or another over time.
Jimmy Kimmel had his say about the hydroxychloroquine uproar.
Why would he do this? Why would he do this to prevent coronavirus and not wear a mask?
Oh my God. So this is like
If you were struggling to lose weight,
hold on.
or secretly want to escape from
Trying to get this thing to shut up. You can see how the media, you can see, you got a good idea how the media really attacks and puts out there to make you afraid to cook, to make that stuff. And all it is grapefruit peelings and lemon peelings and water. That's all it is. And they're making you seem like you're got a meth lab going or something. This world is funny as shit when you can see everything that's going on. And I feel so bad for the people that fall into this fear. It's constant fear and pushing it every which way. And we've got to break out of that. Even the fear of dying is, we got to break out of that because we don't die. We do not die. And it's a good thing that we move on and we finally get to see all the ones that moved on before us. This is a good thing. Yeah, sure, we're going to leave some behind, but they're going to eventually catch up. And so we just got to stop letting them get us in fear. Fear about anything. I struggle right now with trying to get off of all the pharma shit that they've had me on. And I've gotten off a lot of shit. They had me on, even cholesterol. They say you have high cholesterol, and really it's not that high, but yet they attack the cholesterol, and you need that cholesterol. So I don't know. I don't even know what the numbers should be in anything. Your blood pressure, your blood sugars, whatever. Who knows? You could walk into there and they say you have cancer, and you may not even have cancer, but they're telling you have cancer. And then you go in for the treatments, and the treatments are what's killing you, or killing you faster. This whole thing could be like a COVID type thing, where we all know that it's not that real big of a deal. It's just a really bad flu. And so they make it into this big scary thing. And when you get COVID, you're like panicking and you're locking yourself down and you want to make sure that nobody gets it. You got yourself such in a fear mood or a fear atmosphere. Everything is fear this, fear that. And everything, and the reality of it is everything's okay. There's nothing wrong with you. You let a simple little test that was made by a man tell you that you tested positive for something. but then you're going to take all these treatments, and that's what's going to end up killing you. And so that's what I know. I don't want to tell anybody not to go get treatment for anything. If you feel, you do what you feel you need to do. You know, if you think that you need something or you need to take something, do it. I'm not telling you not to. I'm just saying this is my thoughts, and I'm trying to break away from the medical system as much as I can. Um, and it has all of us, in one way or another. It has a hold on all of us, just like it's little tentacles. You know, we've got one here and another one over here that's locked into another whole fear base of, you know, your health. You got your health, and you have your finances, then you have, you know, your job and everything that goes along with that. I mean, you fear that you're not going to be good enough, that you're going to lose your job any day, or, you know, I mean, there's just so many, the whole system, and in the reality of it, all we had to do our whole life is just sit back and relax and do to others, you know, the old saying, but just do for others, and everything will come back to you what you need. Really, that's how it's supposed to be, I believe. You go and do whatever you possibly can to help another person in whatever their needs are. And then whatever your needs are later on will be met. And that's the whole love one another. Hello, Ellen. NPC, welcome. I am sorry that I have not called out chat in a while. Chappelle, Zenwen, welcome. Brenda Mitchell, welcome. Catherine, Trev, welcome. So we have a awesome bunch in chat tonight, and we have an awesome bunch lurking. Love you guys. Thanks for coming, and I will put an invite out there and see if anybody wants to come in. I wonder where my dear Chris has been lately. She has not been around my last couple of streams, so if anybody sees Chris somewhere along the lines, tell her I said hi. And who else are we missing? Haven't seen Prelim in a while. I was asked by somebody if I had blocked Prelim, and I said no, absolutely not. I ain't got nobody that I've been. Did I put that thing out there? The only people I have blocked is my the bots that come in. I block them all the time. But I don't think I even unblocked Raleigh. You guys all know who Raleigh is. He got a little out of hand a couple times. You know, I gave him. It takes a lot for me to block somebody. It really does. But anyways, Catherine, yeah, I have to make a break from Canada. I am on my 100th boost. I am addicted to them. They make, you know, I seen, I think it was a video on YouTube or just a photo. I don't remember. I think it was just a photo because I don't remember watching a video. But anyways, the guy was standing like this, showing his arm, and he had band-aids all over He had about 50 band-aids on his arm. He said he got the boost. It was funny. I should have took a snapshot of it. Dearest Dawn, welcome. So how is Helen doing? Did you ever get married, Helen? To we got a special guest coming up. Oh yeah, and we do. I actually am going to be interviewing if I can get it set up. It's not working out, but I am going to be interviewing Captain Kirk. I don't know if any of you guys know who he is, but I'm trying to get it set up, and I think that would be a real. It's been a long time since I interviewed anybody, so I want to get him on there. But we do have a special guest tonight, and his name is Buzzacino. Welcome, buddy.
Hello, brother.
How are things going?
Groovy.
I love it. So, hey, what do you think about anything that I had mentioned earlier? You got any thoughts? About it?
Yes, Patrick. As you get older, as I can see the grey in your beard, as I can see the grey in my beard, guess what, brother? Things change. So you do get to see yourself change over time.
Yeah, that's not what
you just got to be not afraid and understand what's going on. Yeah? As in, like, the natural changes, accept them. Anything unnatural, yeah, get somewhere to a specialist to see what the hell's going on. But at the same time, don't trust them because you don't know them.
Yeah.
Yeah? It's a case of understanding what's happening to your body, how to deal with it, and get through it. I mean, I don't trust doctors. I don't trust hospitals. I've never trusted them. My mum was a Wren in the Second World War. She then ended up being a sister in a hospital. She ended up running a whole ward herself. Awesome medical style of stuff, and she taught me all about the different chemicals and pills and all that. She had this massive book of all the pills and powders and creams and all the rest of it, explaining every single one, explaining what they do, explaining the side effects and all the rest of it. And from what she taught me, it was a case of she didn't believe in 95% of the stuff in the book. Hello, Trev.
How's it going, Trev?
All right, brother.
Hey, Buzz, what's going on, Pat? How y'all feeling? Chat, everybody, how y'all doing?
I'm doing good.
Awesome.
You know how I actually have been thinking a lot lately about finding myself a girl. I think it's about time.
Yeah, it shouldn't be hard enough, bro. You got the looks.
Oh yeah, thanks. Yeah, I don't think it's not that easy. I'm
No,
usually pretty shy. You know, I usually have to be somewhere involved in something to meet, you know, like at work or in a bar or, you know.
You mean you need motivation?
No, I don't. Yeah, maybe a little bit, I guess. But
well, having something to do is motivation.
You mean belonging to something? Yeah, I guess it would be, huh?
Well, not just that. For example, we all need to eat. We all need to wear clothes. We all need to sleep somewhere safe. So those basic needs give us the basic motivation to do what we need for those needs every day. Once we pull away from that and become unmotivated to the point where we don't even supply our needs anymore, that's when we've given in to fear. That's when we've given in to the system. And that needs to stop. We have to start taking more responsibility of our own lives and our families and literally start it all over again. They want a great reset. I agree. but not with their Great Reset. I'm talking about to get rid of them, and we start a whole new reset. That's the people's reset. Yeah,
There you go.
That's
I mean, our people patriots. You down with OPP? Yeah, you know me.
Yep. We need to start standing up.
Exactly. And the sooner we do that, the better. I mean, I'll give you a couple of positives, yeah? They are pushing and pushing and pushing in Britain for this jibby jabby.
Oh, yeah.
And they're turning around and they're saying, oh, there's only 5 million left. There's only 5 million left. We got to get you lot done as well. And then you go to the government website to see who's been done. And there's still 23.5 million that haven't had even one. And you think, hang on, they're lying. They said there was only 5 million left, but there's 23.5 million.
Yeah.
Now you do the same thing with every single country around the world to how many have and how many haven't. And you can understand there's certain places like Gibraltar's 100% gibbied. But that's, guns, government pressure, that serious like oppression that's going on there. Some of these countries are going to need help, but this is part and parcel of why they're doing it. If they can break the economies of most of the countries of the world, what are they going to do? They're going to scream to the United Nations for help. What's the United Nations want? One world government, one world banking system, one world religion. That's why it's happening.
Right. And they are real. That's one of the topics I wanted to bring up tonight too, is here in America, they are pushing it very, very hard. Again, they are really running with this new variant. They are scaring the shit out of people with this news. I believe they're going to lock this shit down. They're going to lock everything down soon because they're trying to close. There's stores closing left and right. They're canceling NFL football games. They're canceling Christmas, big Christmas things that would normally show up on your TV for Christmas, live shows and stuff. So they're making this thing look horrible. I mean, that people are dropping left and right. They're coming up with these numbers that in America are dying every hour, I think, or every day. It was like 15,000 a day, something like that. I mean, it was a crazy, outrageous number. And
yes, it's all pure lies, though. That's the problem.
Yeah,
I mean, when you actually go over to Africa, where it supposedly came from, and speak to them, there's this news clip of the African leader talking about it. And the news clip is about 3 minutes long of him stating, no, it's mild, but they're saying that it's this. And what's the only clip that you get to see on the mainstream news? That tiny, tiny little bit in that whole thing that he said that says that they're trying to do this. They cut that out, and then the bit that he said they were trying to do this, that's the only bit they kept in, which is the complete and utter lie. He said it was mild. Over in Britain, we're saying it's mild. It's a case of America. That mainstream media you got over there is worse than ours. They are, snakes. They speak with forked tongue.
Yeah.
Nasty.
Yeah, and there's nothing here that will stop them from lies. The media is by law allowed to lie to you, and that was passed in the 80s. I'm trying to think of the name of the yeah, there you go, yeah, exactly.
Trev's got a good memory. We ain't. He's younger than us, so to be expected.
I don't have the great memory now.
So, how are things going in your area, Trev?
Dang. I don't like answering that question. Like yesterday was kind of sad for me what happened with I don't even know how to explain it, but like an externalization of something that was going on inside um my interactions with my family or whatever. Like I went to go see my grandmother, long story short. My aunt came out of nowhere and just like I feel like she has some kind of like energy, but she's always telling me that I'm negative or I'm being defensive or, whatever, and I'm miserable and this and that. Like all of that came out that day and I started yelling because I couldn't hold the like I was usually I don't say anything. Like somebody just wrote in the chat like Trev is silent. Like, yeah, I don't say anything. That's just I always do that. Unless you get me to say something, right? So I don't know. I just started yelling and it was bad. I just told them I'm not coming back, bro. So I'm about to vacate this area. But yeah, like I don't know. People are just like doing whatever they're doing over here. It seems like they're doing fine, going along with whatever they're going along with. And most of the people
that's just the thing. Sorry to cut you off.
No,
but
it's all good.
Trying to go out and talk to people, that's kind of what I'm talking about. Is you can't really hold a good conversation with what we talk about on here, and talk about out there. It's like they don't have the concept. They don't want to listen, or it's always something, and or you actually watch them get a download as you're talking to them. It's just hard. I'm not saying I don't like them or I hate them or whatever. No, I have compassion for them that don't understand what's going on, and I feel really bad.
Patrick.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was Nietzsche or one of the other philosophers, but a long time ago, one of them said that the longer the truth goes on and the more that people see the truth, the more the truth becomes invisible, because the truth tends to get to that outrageous extreme, that unbelievable level, because some of the truths out there, the people on this planet right now just ain't going to believe when they find out the truth. But that's the thing. When people can't believe it, it becomes invisible to that point that they completely ignore it. They're afraid of it. But also on top of that, you've got to look at what's going on. A lot of people are waking up. Therefore, a lot of these people that have had the jibby and do wear the face thingy, some of them have woken up. But ego will not allow them to admit they've made a mistake. And that stubbornness will kill some of them. And they need to stop it. They need to accept that this is going on. We need to all get together and stop it, or it's just going to carry on. That's it.
Right.
That's it.
And so, Trev, you were saying that you got into a shouting match, huh? And you just walked out. You're like, I'm not having none of this.
Dude, it was pretty sad because I don't talk about this to like my friends or whatever too much, but I tried to explain it, and like every time I get into it, it's so hard for me to talk about anybody. It's like there was a funeral that happened pretty recently, and it was my aunt's dad, who basically like was my dad because my dad wasn't around. So he like took me in as his own, and my sister too, and like took care of us and stuff. So anyway, when he passed away, like first of all, I didn't even really know about it. I kind of don't really talk to anybody. So when I got a message from my aunt telling me that happened, it was like to ask me, am I coming to a funeral that she didn't tell me anything about? And so when I heard it, I was just like, well, yeah, I'll come, right? But I don't know anything about it. Like nobody's telling me anything. But in the same phone call, she asked me like, oh, we're going to a fancy, she didn't say like that, but like this steakhouse over here that's like, fancy or whatever, you're supposed to dress up and stuff. Anybody that knows me, like I haven't worn a suit in the longest, so I wear like all type of just plain tees and like sweats and just regular like bummy old clothes. So I'm thinking to myself, like, if it's one of those places, I'm not gonna really dress up. I might not go, but I was like, yeah, I'll go, like, you know. But I think they were asking me more for the money situation because they know I'm not like working right now in this legit job, you know, where, you know, taxes and everything. So I guess that's why they asked me. So when I said yeah, she's just like, oh, okay, I want to RSVP. Long story short, I told her I was going to go. She told me she's going to give me all the information as soon as she hangs up because she was working, right? Well, the funeral was in like 2 weeks after that or 3 weeks after that. And she still didn't give it to me the day of. And the day of, like, I'm kind of weird. I smoke weed. Like, I like to go to the dispensary. So I go to the closest one over here in Massachusetts to go pick some stuff up and then come back because I didn't really want to go there without like having any weed. I don't know. It sounds weird. I don't like funerals. I really don't. I said that when I went there. But I get back to the area and I'm like sitting there like driving around the town like trying to find this funeral because I remember it. We went there before, but I don't remember where it was. Then I pull over. I'm in the hood, like, you know, like Southside Jamaica, Queens. Like I'm in the hood. I just pull over. And I'm mad at this point because I'm like, yo, she said the next day she was going to send me the info and she still didn't. So now I got to call you to, you know, the day of to tell you like I still didn't get it. Anyway, I call her, she like whatever. And then what she said was she was picking up some whatever. She told me to check my attitude at the door. And I'm saying in my head, like, what attitude? Like, I don't have an attitude. I'm just speaking, you know, the way that I'm speaking. And I'm actually a little upset because I still didn't get the info. So that might come across a little bit in my delivery, but it's not like I'm angry at you, like yelling or anything. So when she said that, I'm just thinking like, whatever. So that whole day, they thought I was drunk. All that. I didn't even smoke weed when I went there. I just went there. Like usually I go and get the stuff. I'll smoke as soon as I get it and then come back. I was trying to get there, so I didn't even smoke. I just broke into tears when I went into the funeral home. Like I was choking. I couldn't even breathe. Basically, I never really was like feeling like that before. It was weird. So they thought I was like joking or something. They just was like at the end of it.
Did they make you put a mask on?
Oh yeah, they tried to do that. I was like, no, man. Yeah, like they didn't. You know, they're not gonna try and. But everybody was wearing it, so like, you know, you got the signs and stuff everywhere. So it's not like I was trying to make a scene. I just am opposed to it. I don't want to do it. And I was waiting for someone to say something to me, but they really kind of didn't. So I just kind of walked in. Like my grandmother kind of asked me, but I'm just like, nah, I don't wear that. But no, I was only bringing that up because that was the first time, like, I don't know. I felt like that vibe from my aunt. Like she wants, like this, it's just something weird going on there. And especially when she told me I had an attitude. So I brought that up yesterday when I went over there because she comes out of nowhere. She's talking to my grandmother. Okay, whatever. I'm sitting in the corner trying not to say anything, smiling and stuff. They start talking about, you know, car payments for her car. Oh, I spent almost 10 grand on this car, blah, blah, blah. My grandmother's like, oh yeah, that's just how it happens. Yeah, you could be spending a lot of money. And then, you know, talks about work. My grandmother goes downstairs. Then she asks me if I'm looking for a job. So I was on the phone doing whatever I was doing. I look at her and I was just thinking to myself, like, what do you mean exactly? You know, are you looking to work? She didn't explain it. So I was like, do you mean putting in applications? Like, you know, and she's just like, yeah. And I'm like, oh no, I haven't. And then after that, like, I guess because I was talking with my head or something, she's just like, you know, like you always get very defensive and like people can't tell you like out of nowhere. And I'm just thinking to myself, like, you asked me a question, I answered the question. Like, what are you trying to say? She's like, yeah, did you have to talk with your head like that? And like, she literally said that. Do you have to talk with your head like that? Like, that's how I talk. What do you mean? So when I said to her, like, yo, but I answered your question. You asked me a question, like, I answered it. How am I having like some kind of, you know, attitude and getting defensive? My grandmother comes up because she wasn't answering my question. It's a long story. I just literally wanted her to tell the whole story and she wasn't. Because when my grandmother came up, she didn't know what was going on. And she only told it like, oh, I asked him a question about if he's trying to find work and he gets all defensive. I was like, no, tell her what I answered you as. Like, what was my answer? And I'm yelling now, like I'm getting loud. It was just real stupid. And then she just kept saying, like, take that yelling, you know, take that energy somewhere else. Don't come around here with that. I'm just like, yeah, okay.
Well,
I don't know. That's just stupid. I really don't like talking about me, but
stuff like that, sometimes you just gotta just let it go, you know.
the
I
crazy
feel,
part
I
is,
feel you, Trev, but I have to say that with everything that's going on in the world, this is that period of time. The energy's changing. Something's going on, and it seems to be what everyone's saying. This is the time of truth. This is the time of revealing, and that doesn't just mean ordinary truths. That means truths about ourselves. I mean, there's more people coming out of themselves, showing each other who we really are. So you're getting to see the good people and the bad people. And then on top of that, with all these lockdowns and things where people have been stifled and shut in, that itself, the pressure of that has been causing people to look internally and come out of themselves more, to actually express themselves more. So in a way, unless of course you love your aunt, it's a good way, because your aunt has turned around and showed you who she really is now at this time. And I always say you can't choose your family, but you can choose your friends. So when some of your family get you gone down the road, you just make friends.
yeah, so that sounds a lot easier than it is over here. Like, for real, like, I don't know what's with this region, but there's like a lot of fake people. Like, I only say fake people because it's like the type of people that, like, you might
Then you
think
got to
of.
move to where you fit in, bro. You got to
I don't
move
know.
to where
Yeah,
you
bro, I'm
fit
out
in.
now. I'm leaving. Fuck that.
We got a few new people in the chat. Thanks for. I stuttered there. Thanks for stopping in, LEB. And so we have a couple new people. I seen Dark Slayer is here. And I seen, I guess, LEB was the other one. Zenwin, welcome. Catherine, Helen, welcome. And we got an awesome panel. Buzzacino and Trev. Thank you guys for coming in.
Thank you.
And
Thank you.
And NPC. Buzzacino, by any chance, would you sing us a song? Do you have a voice tonight? You got.
I'm a little hoarse. I've got a poem if you want.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Always
you
love
want a
your
poem
poems.
instead?
I want both, actually. I want it all.
I wrote this one for one of Algo's shows. He does this thing with the titles, and I take the title and I write a poem based on that title. So his title was Breakaway, and so it's mine as well, which is: Freedom birds of a feather will always try to flock together. We feel alike and think alike through storms that we have weathered. We see the patterns that cause the pain, try to stop the tears that fall like rain, help the sick and feed the poor. United, we will do much more. With ideas that can set us free, letting closed minds finally see. Society created this breakaway, but we're here to fix it. We're here to stay. And there you go.
Yeah. I wanted to say something to you, Trev. When I deal a lot every day with a few people that I talk to, that we just do not connect with their beliefs and my beliefs. And when they start talking about, and this is a little bit about what they believe in, for instance, that UFOs are the ones that are going to come down and save us, and we're supposed to rise to another dimension, go to the new Earth type thing. They're going to bring us to the new Earth and all this, and show us the way and all that. And So when and even just even other stuff, it's not that I don't put their beliefs down, but I have to just kind of like not say anything, because no matter what I say, I'm offending her. So I just let it go, and uh, I just don't say anything. I'm just like, mm-hmm, mm-hmm, and then I just walk away. It's like, okay, and it's like if I could avoid them people at all costs, I would, but I can't. So, but anyways, and she's a good person. There's nothing wrong with her. Um, she's a very nice person. Very, very. She's got a good heart and everything. Just, I think, like a lot of us, we're mixed up. Don't know. We have. There's so many belief systems out there, and there's so many. Every person breaks down into something. And we got to realize too that we are building our own reality. This is our reality that we're building together, and we can change it if we all get together and want a better reality. We can do it. It's easy.
Well, I mean, that's just the thing. Like, that's the approach that I usually take, which is just like I said, I just stand there and I don't really say much. Like, I'll smile, I'll be like, making you think that I'm following. But like, I try not to say anything because it's always like that. But the thing is, I let go because the funeral, that was the first time where they was telling me something and they were so sure it was that way, no matter what I said. Like, I came in and they said I was drunk. They said that I must have been drinking. And I'm thinking to myself, like, how can you say that? First of all, I'm driving over here. Second of all, anybody that know me, I don't really drink like that. And then I'm telling you, I'm not even drinking. I'm not drunk, like whatever. No matter what I said was that. And then, with her telling me to check I remember her saying that distinctively, to check your attitude at the door before you get here. And I'm on the phone. How do you know I have an attitude? I don't know. It was weird. So I just couldn't just like let her do that shit again to me while I was standing in front of my grandmother. Like, I'm like, okay, yeah, now I'm not letting it go. That's all that happened. It wasn't the right way to go about it, but like, I don't do anything right. I be trying though.
It sounds like she likes to dominate, and she likes.
Yeah, I don't have no
to be
time for that.
submissive. No, this is the thing. But because of this change that's going on in the world and people coming out themselves, more and more people are showing that. And in a way, it's a bad thing because we're losing family members and friends because they're showing their real self. But in a way, it's also good because we can now stay away from those not just negative but nasty people, because somebody turns around and lies about you to your face to other people that are around whilst you're denying it, is completely dominating and trying to make other people see you in a negative light.
And it worked. That's what got me so upset, bro. That worked. My grandmother was going with her. I had to see them both in my face telling me to calm down and stop yelling. And then I'm like, what? Okay, I'm leaving. Bye. Like,
I think you made the wise choice, dude, because, you let it escalate, and sometimes you end up literally showing them who you really are. And if you show them who you really are, sometimes they can't take that, and then they all go against you. Because if you tell somebody that you are a moral person or a right person, and they claim to be, but they're not, then immediately they're going to get defensive.
Oh, hey, Bebop Suvanelli. And Lewis. Welcome, you guys. Sorry about that, guys. Go ahead and keep talking.
Nah, welcome everybody, man. This is everyone's stream. I just jump in here because it's easier to follow this than the chat. I was just gonna say with that whole situation, like I wasn't even telling anybody they right or wrong or anything. And you're right with the whole domination thing because like, yo, that's my aunt in a nutshell. Like super like powerful behind her voice, like, you know, like oh my goodness, she's that dude that you don't want to mess with. I said she's that dude. She is that dude if you think about it.
I had one aunt that was the kind of leader of the kids. That mum and dad had 8 kids, which all grew up, got married, had kids. But those 8 kids, she was kind of like the leader. She had the most dominant spirit, but she wasn't dominating. She was leading with love. Yeah, she led from a moral aspect, and she told the truth bluntly, but for your own good. So everybody loved her, and she passed away. And me other aunt, she's greedy, nasty, dominating. Immediately, as soon as she's gone, boom, she's there giving it right. Now you all need to do as I tell you. And it's a case of everybody just like, nah, we ain't listening. We ain't going to allow you to dominate us. Just because that's part of you and you've been jealous for all these years of your sister. No. But that's one of the things about life. As we get older, we experience more. And it all teaches us how to deal with our emotions, to deal with our control mechanisms, to find our vents for our anger, to find our vents for our sorrow, to find what actually really makes us happy, what actually makes us scream with joy. You know, it's all about that learning curve. And if we can embrace it instead of doing what mainstream media and the control system has, which is, no, you're not to actually look at your emotions and handle them and deal with them. All we want is for you to be in one emotion, fear, and do as you're told. That's it. And we can't live like that. We won't live like that, and we are going to change it. They have no choice. That's why they're trying to change us on a physical level, because as we sit, they can't do anything about it. That's why they're trying to change us. And with that, I'm done. New subject.
New subject.
Oh, you're very right. And I don't know where Sharky is. I was going to say that earlier. We're missing Sharky tonight. I hope he's well. Hope everything's all right with him. I was going to get back to talking about how much they're pushing this so hard that they're getting on TV. And I was trying to find the clip. I've seen it a couple different times in a couple different videos, but they're on TV and they're saying I think it's pretty much word for word, get giggled or die. Get giggled or die. They are actually saying that. The higher up governors and shit like that are actually saying this is going to be a long winter with a lot of death. I'm just like, oh, wow, nothing like the fear porn, I'm telling you.
Well, let's look at what they've done in the naming of it, yeah? Dark Winter. What does that suggest to you?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, fear factor-wise, if you want to instill fear into people, what does Dark Winter say to you?
Death.
It says cold with no light. That says power outages.
That says enough. No.
Now, I've always looked at the drills that they do. They do drills for everything. And normally, within 4 years of an event, they will have drilled for that event. To the letter, to the T. So when you see all these drills going on for different things, You normally expect something like that to occur. Well, they did try and turn certain things off in America recently, and it didn't work out too well. So perhaps they've already done the initial test, and I feel after Christmas we're going to find out if they're going to be flipping switches on and off. But it's just all to push more fear and more fear and more fear. At the end of the day, they've already stated they only want 500 million left. It's on the Georgia Guidestones. It's what all of them preach about, and we're not going to let them. And because they're talking the way you're saying, oh, get it or die, well, that just says, okay, we're going to come and arrest you because you want us dead. You're a psychopath. You've admitted you want us dead. You're a psychopath. We're coming to arrest you.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we need to do.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Anyway,
Yeah.
with that, dude, I'm going to pop off the panel, and because I've got another place to be in a little while.
Okay.
Thank you for having me on, brother. I appreciate you. I love you, and you can't stop me from loving you. Not in that way, though. You know, I'm not that way.
Yeah.
Brotherly.
Gotcha.
And
Gotcha.
you, Trev.
Hey, Buzz, I love you too, bro.
Feel the
Back
love
up,
I'm putting out for all the women and the men. It's all just love. It's just love.
All right, one last poem then.
Right.
One last poem. Got to be done in that aspect. Called I Feel You. I feel you deep within my heart, as though we were one and not apart, as though we were walking on the same path. I've cried your tears. I've laughed your laugh. I've screamed at your pain. I wept at your joy, and swam in the river of love you deploy. I feel you forever, past all and the end. I love you, my brother, my sister, my friend. I thank you.
That
And
was,
with that,
that was
and with-
right there. Right there in
you
the
got
heart.
it. Thank you, bro.
no,
Meant
Thanks.
it.
That was good.
Meant it. And with that, I wish you adieu. Love you all. Stay groovy.
Thanks a lot, Buzzacino. And thanks for ending with that. That was awesome. Take
Yeah.
care.
You're
my
welcome,
man.
brother. Anytime.
Adios.
That's some good stuff.
Adios, amigos. See you later, my friend. And Trev. So, can you sing at all?
I sing all the time, man. People hear me all around here. They'll probably
You
get
play the
tired of
guitar,
it.
don't you?
Yeah, the guitar is right there.
Yeah, you want to play us a little guitar?
I wish I was good enough to perform something right now. Like I'm not. I'm not even gonna lie. I literally only know how to play like one song, and I can't even do it like and sing at the same time.
Uh-huh. Well, I've heard you play before. I thought you were pretty good.
It's just chords. Anybody could get those chords.
I can't.
Yes, you
I
can.
don't know how to play the guitar.
Well, tell you what, I'm gonna bring my guitar. It's not that hard, you know, and you could practice on it.
There you go.
No, I'm really hitting the road though. That's the thing. Like I'm going to my uncle's in Michigan.
That's cool. I'll as soon as I get a damn vehicle, which
You don't even need it. I'll pick you up.
Okay. But I want to travel, get back to traveling too. I like traveling. I like going to visit people. Like
Yeah,
I went
I
to
did-
visit Sharky. I visit Rationally. Who else? There's another person in Indiana. I'm trying to think. God, I haven't seen her in a long time.
Rational.
No. I can't think of her name. She was in Indiana, but I think that was before I met you, though.
It's possible. Do
Oh,
you
is there
remember?
Is there echo? Trav, mute yourself once. Is there an echo now? How do I sound? Is Trev the one that's echoing? It sounds like it. I will go ahead and talk, Trev, and I'll mute myself and see if that helps. Okay. You can answer the question though.
Who, me? What question? Am I missing something? What was the question?
You know what? I don't even remember. I don't remember what we were talking about.
All I know is you was trying to figure out who else you want to go and see.
See how fast I lose myself?
Yeah, you were talking about seeing, people and somebody was in Indiana before you met me.
So how is everybody, gosh darn it, how is everybody out there in chat? Everybody out there in our new timeline stream. Welcome everybody. Do we still have an echo? I don't think it's that bad though, because I only hear it once in a while. The echo comes in like once in a great while. So you're okay, Trev.
If it's me, I have headphones too. Like I could plug them in or something.
Why don't you try that just to see if that works better?
All right.
If you don't mind.
Yeah, they're over here.
But I am not taking my kitty cat. We are also missing, talking about kitty cats, we're also missing Cammy. Where is Cammy? God, we're missing a lot of people. Cammy. Now I'm forgetting who. Sharky. Yeah, Prelim. I wonder if Prelim may be mad at us. I don't know. But he is not blocked to everybody. If he thinks he's blocked in here, he's not blocked. But how you doing, Trev? Oh, you know what? Is Elgo on or what? You know what? I am almost damn sure that our history is going to look like the Nazis won the war. It's like everything is like kind of changing that way, like as if they won the war. Everything's getting locked down, people are getting numbered, and pretty soon we'll all be talking German.
Or just like a repeat of what happened then, but worse.
I've seen Rick Swain, but have not seen him. Yeah, I don't know where Rick has been either.
Rick was in the last stream.
Was he in the last? Yeah, I guess he was. So what was I talking about? I was talking about I don't know. See how fast I lose it. You know what I'm talking about? Do you know what I'm talking about when I say I'm shifting? I feel like I'm shifting.
Do I know what you're talking about? Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, you kind of feel out of it. It's like things are not right. They just don't seem right around me. It's
I'm very out of it. Yeah, been there for a while.
Yeah. Yeah,
and that's what I was saying.
I'm kind of like, I feel like I'm kind of like on cruise control, just like going along, just floating along, like, and nothing really bothers me, you know. And I like to see people happy, and that's it. That's all life is about. It's like when people argue and stuff, it's just like, to me, I don't get myself involved anymore. You know, like I used to just jump into, you know, either break it up or whatever. I mean, if somebody was getting their ass whooped, yeah, I would jump in and stop it. But, you know, I'm just saying arguments and stuff. It's just petty stuff.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm one to talk. I started some petty stuff yesterday and just started yelling like I didn't want to stop.
Yeah. Yeah, you probably got some stuff
So
bottled though. And you're just
yeah, like I don't know. That was crazy. And then I was chilling with some friends. Like I went around the country. I told you about that. And like from the East Coast to the West Coast to the Third Coast. So my homie that was in Texas is up here now for a little with his family and stuff because you know they live out here. So he came to visit for a while. But I was hanging out with him yesterday, and I was just telling him, yeah, man, like I'm out of it. I'm really out of it right now. They're just like, man, you chilling with the bros, bro. Just like, don't even think about it, bro. And this and that. I'm like, I don't know. So I
Hey,
had
well,
like 2 beers.
welcome, Queen. Queens and Hey Lewis, welcome, and Floyd. Let's see who else. Helen, Catherine. So Queen Bodishaw, I think that's how you pronounce it. Queen.
Yeah, I
So
was just
I'm
reading that right now. She said hi.
who did?
Queen. I don't know how to say that. Maybe it's a Boricua, but it's not. Radiant.
I've been trying for 15 minutes to get this fucking beef jerky open. This damn Slim Jim would not open up. I'm like, get it open.
I was gonna try that, like get
Why
one of
didn't
those
you do it?
yesterday at 7-Eleven. Okay, so where does Jack Links? I asked my friend the other day, where does Jack Links rate?
In between the cheap stuff and the Slim Jims, you know.
Okay, so it's like a step up from Slim Jim, or
No,
Slim Jim is like higher.
Slim Jim's higher, I think.
Is it really? Okay, I've had Slim Jim before.
I really like Slim Jim. A
Okay,
lot of
we
the
should
other
change
stuff
the
is like
subject.
it's really hard, you know, kind of tough to meet. Slim Jims are like nice and spicy and easy to chew, and a lot of fat, you know, grease. Mm, that grease is really good. Gets your lips all greasy. It's good for us. I guess some people would argue for that, or with you know, meat. But I don't know. I grew up on meat. You know, you're muted.
I didn't. Isn't that interesting? I muted myself. Wow. I didn't grow up on meat. I was like a vegetarian.
Well, at least you didn't talk for 5 to 8 minutes on mute like I did at the beginning.
I don't
I think
talk
it
that
was
much.
about 8 minutes I was talking, and it was muted the whole time. Were you there that at the beginning?
Yes. Oh, at
I
the
was,
beginning you did that here?
yeah.
No,
Yeah,
I wasn't here.
I was talking for about 8 minutes or so. Maybe 8 minutes. I don't know. It seemed like it. But I
I
was talking
remember that you did that
for a
before.
while on mute. Did I do that before? I
It
don't
wasn't
remember.
that long, but
Long.
yeah.
I've done it before, you know, just, you know, a couple of seconds or whatever. But not for minutes on end, just talking and talking, getting my feelings out and everything. And I'm on mute.
Yeah, it happens. I don't know. I didn't even know. I wasn't saying anything. No, I don't really say much.
I
I
was
was just
talking to the
saying.
wall. So Lewis said he was on Rebel TV stream earlier today. So
Louis.
Rebel must have his stream back up and going, huh? I know he was booted off for a while there. That's why maybe we haven't seen Ken on the last couple days, because Rebel's got his stream up and going, I guess. Floyd, you don't need Strife Brother NPC. Ooh, I got a toothache. No.
Oh no.
Yeah, I gotta get into the dentist. Apocalypse seek fertility with. In you, brother, you're loved here, brother. All religions are here, brother. We're Team Humanity Unite. Yeah, Team Humanity. Keep the humans going, because we are really a good species. There's just some flaws that we need to get taken care of.
Oh, is there some flaws? Yeah.
Yeah. Welcome, Miss Taz. Zenwin.
Welcome, Cammy. She's been out here saying what's up. How's
Oh,
everybody doing?
There's Cammy. Lewis. Let's see. Helen says, I guess it morning for me. I'm getting up. You know what? I could go for some coffee.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds good, don't it? I wish
Not right now. I mean, I'm about to go to sleep, but yeah.
No, I want some coffee now. Damn it.
That's because you ain't sleeping right now. Like, you're going to be up for a while.
Since the this COVID thing took over,
pandemic.
Yeah, since this all happened, like gas stations around me, some of them used to be open 24 hours. Now they're closing at like 10, 11 o'clock. It's like they don't they cut all their hours on a lot of things. Like Walmart used to be open 24 hours, and now that closes at night too. It's like everything closes at night. It's like that sucks, because I used to like run into the gas station and get a cup of coffee, no matter what time it is.
I just remember being in Nebraska and it's like pitch black and I'm like tired and I'm looking for a gas station. I couldn't find it, so I had to pull over somewhere random and just go to sleep. I could just remember those times. Like, keep your gas station open. I need gas.
In 5 minutes it will be. So, Cammy says, for a toothache, grab a tea bag, a basic tea bag, and make a cup. Let the bag cool, then bite on it. On the sore tooth in 5 minutes it will be numb. But make a cup. Like, put water in the cup and then put it in there and let it cool.
Yeah, like, I guess do the tea, and usually you make a tea by steeping it. So I guess you just make a cup of tea.
Yeah.
Let the bag cool after it's done. So I guess you're not wasting it. At least this way you have it.
Okay, I gotcha. That works, huh? Oh. Well,
there's a lot of things, man. Yo, Cammy knows what she's talking about for sure.
Yeah, I will definitely try that. Yeah, it's not too bad right now.
How did you like Nebraska? Yo, Nebraska, I think I'm trying to go over there right now. That's all I'm gonna say.
Nebraska?
I like anywhere that's not here.
Nebraska. I've never been to Nebraska.
Are you serious? Yo, I'm really gonna come and scoop you up. We're gonna go over there. We're gonna
What's
go
in
to
Nebraska?
Colorado. there's really nothing there. Cornfields and I mean, I'm just be honest.
Is Nebraska like Indiana? It's
It's
all
kind of like where you're at.
flatland. Is it flatland or is it got mountains? Like,
No, it's flat.
huh.
It's flat. They've got like this river going through the whole thing. It's pretty cool. Or these rivers going through the whole thing is pretty cool. But yeah, it's flat. But I think that's why I like it.
Mm.
How you ain't never go to Nebraska and you right there? Okay, you're not right there. I know that. I'm just saying you're
No,
closer than I am
because
right now.
Nebraska was not in
Is
my way to go down to Florida, and
it's
that's
not?
where I went all the
Yeah,
time. Mhm.
interesting. Did you go to California?
No, I never made it to California, and that's the one place I've been wanting to go since I was a kid. I
Yeah.
actually ran away one time and headed for California. I didn't make it. I got caught in Colorado.
Hey, that's not a bad place to get caught.
I
It was
got
cool
caught in
over
a
there.
town called Grand Junction.
Okay, I passed through. I passed through a lot of stuff. I passed by you too. I didn't
I
even
was
know. I wasn't really watching you.
I was like 15, 15 or 16. I think I was 16. I got caught in Grand Junction, Colorado, and they had to fly me back to my parents or to my dad. And then as soon as I got off the plane, my dad whooped the shit out of me. Yeah, because it costed him a plane ticket. That's what he was mostly pissed about.
Apparently, the plane tickets are like cheap now.
Uh,
I mean, they were cheaper before too with the pandemic situation. Like when I hit the road last year, they were really cheap, but I wasn't getting on the airplane. Fuck that.
welcome, Ace of Disc. Welcome. And Helen and Brenda, Catherine, Cami. Yes, I've had to use it many times. I used it on a shattered tooth. Works great. Good. Good to know. How long does it numb it for about? Do you know, Trev, how long it how
So
long it
I've
hums it
never done that.
for?
No, I've never done that before, but I was saying yes because tea is just wonderful. But I
I
thought
don't
she
even
was going somewhere else with it because she just
I
said
don't even
basic
think
tea,
I
and I
tea
don't know what
makers.
that is.
The basic
I'm sorry.
Lipton, the basic Lipton tea probably is what she's talking about. Um,
Okay,
or maybe the generic, the black and white boxes, the generic boxes. Whenever they make something generic, they put it in just a black and white box.
right.
Another. I think this is a Mandela effect. I don't know. To me, I don't remember if you watch the Griswold Christmas. Have you ever seen that movie?
I definitely seen that they went to like Mount Rushmore and stuff.
Yeah. Uh, Not this episode. This episode was just all about Christmas.
No, I
He
didn't see that.
he was putting the lights up on his house and stuff, and he wanted to be the best person to get all the lights up. So, anyways, he gets all these lights up, and he goes to connect them, and it doesn't
I
work
have to see it.
because his wife just shut all the power off in the garage at basically the same time. So he gets really mad. He kicks everything because he's got all these lights and he's trying to show everybody. Well, finally, he gets really mad and he picks up and he goes, "Arr!" and he connects them. And his wife is in the garage and she turns the power on at the exact time he does that. And all the lights come on, right? Well, all the lights are all white. And I remember, and it could be I could be remembering another episode of something else, but to me, I could have swore there was some color in his put lighting everything up. I know there was some light in there, like the roof and stuff, but I thought like in the front area there was like some color, like colored lights. But you didn't see the movie, so you wouldn't know. But if anybody wants to take a look at that movie and tell me what you think, uh, and like I said, I could definitely be remembering another episode of something that lit up the house with color, color lights. I mean, we see it all over the place. So, but for some reason in that movie, I could have swore that it was not all white lights, not all of them. So yeah,
No, I didn't see it.
Floyd, Ace of Disc is me. Oh, okay, Floyd.
Yeah, I was wondering, like, what does that even say?
I
Ace
didn't.
of discs, Thor, Thoth, Thoth. Okay, tarot knowledge,
Oh, I know
and
they're
then
really hitting that hard, aren't they, Brenda? This Omicron, they're really making it look, to shut everything down. No Christmas for you. You cannot go visit your relatives because get you may get this Omicron. Even if you've been giggled, you may get it. So then I would not travel to any of your relatives. Do not come within 6 feet. Heck, don't even come within 12 feet of them. You need to
facts.
stay away from everybody. Please, please don't go near anybody. Don't talk to anybody for at least a year or so.
Yo,
Go hide in the closet somewhere and put your gloves on. Be safe. Make sure you're always wearing gloves. Put your gloves on. And don't forget, I would get a helmet. Put the whole helmet on, okay? And make sure you always have that mask on. They said they are telling you to make sure that you're masked up all the time. So make sure you wear that mask everywhere you go. We want to comply, right? We want to comply.
it's crazy.
I have
Like,
never in my whole life, even growing up, even as a toddler, I hated to comply with anything that anybody told me. I hated it.
especially when it doesn't seem right at all.
Yeah, I well, we're meant now that I know this. We are meant not to comply with anything. We are we are loving, basic, loving human beings, and we're free. There is nobody here that is above us. There's nobody in authority that is above us. We are all free people, you know, free humans with
Definitely.
with the big red light on it. That helmet, yeah, Cammy, it's rubbish. Helen said. Cammy says, "I'm a hug all of you." Awesome.
I'm cool with that,
Yeah, I could use a hug actually.
for real. Like, I went out to the bar with my friend the other yesterday, and his dad, like, they weren't asking in the bar, but his dad, like, when I seen him, was just like, "Hey, so oh yeah, you guys got your vaccination?" Like, that's just that thing now that everybody's asking you. It's
Yeah.
like, no, I want to see proof. Like, okay, so I go into my wallet and I'm just like, looking around my wallet, like, oh, I must have lost it.
If I was to go to a family gathering right now, I would walk in there and I'd give everybody a hug and I'd be like kissing their cheek. How y'all doing? You know,
Hmm.
I wouldn't be, and then I would take video of it and send it into these these elite monsters and watch them not watch them get upset and cry because uh, humans are hugging and we're not in fear, you know. So yeah, they would be highly upset if we did not go along with everybody. Uh, just like my saying says, you know, if I would rather be completely alone knowing the truth than with many followers and not know the truth, you know. Go
Yeah.
along for, you know, and just be controlled. I don't, I'm not for being controlled. I don't, never did like being controlled at all. I'm not a controllable person. I'm too wild. I can't be controlled.
Right. Yeah, I probably can't be controlled either, but I could definitely be like, or I could have definitely been impressionable and like, what do you call it? Like, um, what's the word that I'm looking for? Like someone tells you something and, you know, it influences you. Like I could be influenced possibly. You know what I'm saying? Because I was just saying that because of going to school or whatever, and I'm graduating not because I wanted to, like just because my grandmother was just like, "Oh, you got to do this or whatever," and always somebody telling me something, and I make it this thing that's like, "Okay, I'm gonna do that because they said so." Like, yeah, I stopped that a long time ago.
How old are you, Trev?
What? I'm 31. Apparently,
Are you 31?
that's what
No,
they say.
you don't look
Yeah, June 22nd, 1990. Oops, I put that out there. Oops,
30.
oops.
You know, you look a lot like a friend of mine that I had in Florida. His name was Ray, and
So you keep saying
he's from Ohio. Did I say that to you before?
no, you keep saying all these places or whatever, and I just keep thinking about it. Like Florida is supposed to be the next place I was going. Like when I went on a trip, I didn't go that way. I'm trying to go that way. I haven't
Yeah,
been there in years.
he is a good guy. He actually saved my life in the bar one night. Um,
Ain't that
th-
awesome?
this
Having
this
one of those friends.
this white guy was going to stab me in the back, and he jumped in and stopped it. And yeah, I didn't even see it coming. I was, you know, totally baffled, like surprised, like what the fuck is going on? But he seen it, and I was like, wow, fucking a. That was close. But yeah, no, he's a damn good guy. I wish I would have kept in contact with him. I don't know where he is today, but I know that he was from Ohio, and when he was in Florida, he was married to a girl and had I think they had like two kids. But yeah, if I could remember his last name, I could probably try to look him up, but I can't. I can't remember his last name. Maybe it'll come to me someday.
Right? I was
But
always told that like
yeah,
I look like your friend. I don't know. People tell me I look like somebody a lot. That's cool. You look like I don't know. You look like somebody too. I
I
can't.
just
I can't put
like
a
a
name on it
regular.
right now.
I just look like the regular Joe the plumber.
No. Nope. Not over here anyway.
Oh, maybe I look like Chef Boyardee.
What does he look like?
He's got the chef hat on, and he's like all plumpy. He looks like a plumpy Mexican chef.
No, but with all the
Not
pictures and the
Mexican,
great.
Italian. He looks like a plumpy
Oh
Italian.
yeah, obviously, right? Big old white hat.
Yeah,
But the with the white hair over here and stuff and the season, you could probably sign up for those Santa Claus gigs.
No, it's not long
I'm
enough.
joking. That's
If
a
I went
joke.
to shave, it's surprising. It's coming in really slow this time.
Is
I
it
mean,
really?
yeah. I mean, I shaved. I don't know, a couple weeks ago or so, and it should have been. I should. It should be a lot longer than this.
I
You
do
know,
remember
it's
that
been
though.
at least a month, I think.
Not yet.
You don't think? I
Almost.
think. I thought.
I don't think so.
Yeah, it seems like it's been a
I
month.
remember you cut your hair. David came on here like, "Oh, I was wondering who that guy was." Like, yeah.
Fear is the result of a blocked heart chakra. Play 42 hertz. Four,
432 or 963 because
amazing.
most of the songs, if not all of the mainstream media has
I,
music that's recorded at a standard 440 hertz.
what? So you can find that on YouTube.
Yeah, you
For
could type in certain
I want to make
songs,
sure I have all that damn shit out of me. So
right?
that's not gonna hurt anything by listening to it. So I'm gonna listen.
I do like changing it to
I
the
believe in
frequencies
this
as
shit
well.
because you know what? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
It's all
Um,
good. This is your stream, bro.
but
I'm
no,
just here.
I believe in this stuff because I've got that nerve pain in my feet, and I lay down at night and I play the neuropathy um, healing. It's like a neuropathy healing type, uh, just waves, like just sounds,
Mhm.
and I actually by morning I feel better. You know, I it's the pain's not completely gone, but I do feel better, and
Right.
so I do believe in this stuff that they're talking about.
Well, that type of thing is based on what's called cymatics, where it's like, different frequencies or whatever affect different medium. And we're made of all water and stuff. So if you see that water, has this certain effect or sand has a certain effect with a certain frequency, then you're going to apply that to like your
Right,
chemistry.
exactly.
It definitely works. Then you have your alternate tunings and everything. There's a bunch of stuff with the music though, but the stuff you hear on the radio is definitely toxic.
Hey, Sharky, welcome. There's the
What?
yeah, Sharky made it. There's the stream thing, Sharky. Oh, Catherine put it in too.
To
uh,
everyone, in case I missed, Cammy said hi. I'm kind of reading through the chat. I don't read
yeah,
that fast, and it goes pretty fast.
I'm getting really hungry. I haven't eaten supper yet.
What? Yo, you need to eat. What are
Yeah.
you trying to eat?
Well, I'm just been snacking on these beef sticks.
So you gonna tell me you eating beef sticks, and then you gonna have some raisin bran?
Mm. Oh, that's a good idea.
No, it's not.
Yeah, I had raisin bran last night too for supper.
Right? You're getting your fiber.
Yeah.
Nah, I like raisin bran, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Mm.
Yo,
I
Sharky,
gotta
jump
cook
in,
me a good
bro.
meal.
You got what? Sharky!
I said
Hey,
I gotta
hey,
cook
Trent.
me a good
Hey,
Bro. How you feeling, bro?
making it stress, but make
Yo, stress.
such a
Hashtag
thing
that.
well, and I could kind of wrote you before, and 2 months ago it's kind of some more of the same. Trying to figure out how to find how to I can't really keep up with the chat too much, but at least it's there. Sorry, okay, sorry, I got that going on my phone. No, but yeah, it's all weird. I was on the phone with Patty. You know Sunny Free.
Mm-hmm.
I've been on the phone with her for like 4 hours, and I was telling her because she doesn't have her channel anymore. But I was like, maybe
4
she.
hours you guys talked on the phone for 4 hours? Holy shit.
Yeah, and it's all important stuff. It's all important things that should be heard by everybody.
Uh-huh.
At least 3 hours of it. The other hour probably should be heard by many people, like me, you, and her. And Trev. But it just, it's like, shit. But that's personal live crap. But the rest of it, yeah. So I don't know. Maybe she'll, because I was like, you really need to come on to Patty's, because she knows you. Come on to Patty's stream, make you another channel. Somehow not connected to your work or whatever you're doing in your life, and just pop on and come on and talk, because she's exactly the same way as so many of us are. And the questionings and what she sees and the knowledge that she gathers and showing me so many different. How many times have I sent you videos and I'm like, hey man, this came from Sunny. I mean, she's out there just doing the work. So,
hey guys,
in her own way. So, hey Floyd.
Yo, Floyd.
Welcome, brother Floyd.
How's everybody?
Good.
I think we're all good with our camera feeds. That's awesome. What?
Yeah.
Looking good, Floyd.
Yeah.
You're looking good.
Right.
Just
all
thought I
day.
could show my face finally.
Yeah.
It's a breath of fresh air.
I like it when people show themselves, I like talking to.
I do too. Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
why
it's either that or I put a picture.
I try my best not to. I try my best not to have to do this. Because I don't feel a connection when I'm talking like this. I don't feel like you guys are taking me seriously when I am like this.
Me, I had no choice to show my avatar on my laptop because my camera on my laptop when I go on StreamYards does not work. It doesn't work at all, so I can't show my face on my laptop. Yeah. So I got a new phone finally, and now I can finally show my face.
That's cool. You just got your new phone today?
A few days ago, actually.
That's cool.
Yeah, I had to get a new one too. They said these things are gonna stop working.
Have you guys? I'm kind of reading chat at the same time. Cammy said my bass finally remembered she forgot my birthday today. She's only 2 days late. My boss. I'm like, what the hell, Bass? What the hell is she trying to say? My boss. See how I'm so dyslexic? I am like totally
dyslexic.
I am not. Yeah, see, I'm not with it at all. I am totally gone. I'm not kidding. For the last 2 or 3 days, I just don't. I can't.
I blame the moon. We had that big moon.
I feel like I'm floating.
The name of that moon was
like I'm not even here.
Yo, I've been feeling the same.
You're
way.
not.
Right?
Yeah, that's
Sharky
true.
said it right there.
You're not exactly here. You're not there. You're somewhere, but we're here.
Maybe we are finally waking up out of these pods that we've been sleeping in for many, many years.
And
we're finally.
You just want to try to do this, but just like on that Stephen King movie, just like oh shit.
I hope that's not the truth, though, that we wake out of these slime pods in a dream world. Oh man, that would be terrifying.
Why?
Wake up where?
Waking up in
Why?
a slime pod with
Oh, a
electricity.
slime pod?
Like
Yeah,
the
and
Matrix?
like in the movie The Matrix. Imagine how creepy that would be if that's
You
the
know,
real
no,
truth.
Sonny showed me something today, and
Yeah.
it clicked. It clicked in my head, and I don't know what the hell she was showing me, but this guy was talking about the squid stuff, right? And then you get the squid game, and then you get the squid things that's in the hydrus or whatever, this rolling around and that crap. And I'm thinking, and I've been watching, literally playing the Matrix. I just moved it over to part 2, but for the last 4 or
I
5
saw
days,
that.
it's been playing like constantly on it goes off, and I'm like, all right, you hit play. It keeps just, and I'm just like, it's playing. It's something to keep the black screen going. And I'm like, wow, man, yeah. And I told her, I was like, yeah, it's kind of funny that at the beginning they're trying to search for Neo, but then they, he can't go outside the building because he's scared of heights. And then they capture Neo, and the first thing they do is stick a squid into his belly button. And he wakes up and doesn't realize the squid is there, and then it's like, but before he can talk to Morpheus, they have to extract that damn squid
Right.
out. He's like, is that real?
Oh yeah, that's right,
bro.
They have to take the squid out of him so he can talk to Morpheus, so he can take the fucking pill to even get out of this fucking place. So that's the very first thing that has to happen. Because that the blonde woman, that looks like who knows what, I mean, she's just like, but she's got the gun on him, and she's like, it's for our protection, and he's like, he starts to get out of the car. He doesn't, but and then they zap him with this fucking gas hydrant looking contraption, and it's like zip and pulls the damn thing out of his belly button. But they have to get that damn squid out of him before he can even become to see the other portions and get out of that version of the Matrix. It's got to get out of him.
Yeah,
and it's such a subtle thing. It's like you don't even really think about it, but it is a very big in the squid things, not electronics device. That is can morph into a fluid organics thing. But they got to get that shit out of him. That's the first thing they do. Get that crap out of him. It's odd when I thought about it. I was like, wow.
Brenda said, be positive we will get out of the Matrix as long as you detox from all the doctrine and not let the government keep you in fear and break free from the beast system.
Can say that again.
Yep.
Yeah. We just know as long as we don't give up our consent, we're gonna be fine.
Yeah.
And we see all the propaganda on TV easy now. I mean, very easy. I see it very easy. I see the way they're going and shit with it, and the way they're pushing it. I mean, I didn't think that I didn't ever think that I would ever see politicians on TV telling people to get it or they're gonna die. I mean, really?
Yeah, that's nice, isn't it?
What?
Yeah, that's nice, isn't it?
It's crazy.
Gotta love the government. They're the ones that other than family, they're the ones that will totally fuck you.
I've never
believe in what they say and do is what they do.
I've never seen them push. I've never seen them push something so hard. I mean, they are pushing this so hard.
Yes, they are.
Well, you're older than me, like pretty older. So if you haven't seen it, and say my mom hasn't seen it, that's a long time.
52 years.
Okay, so
I
you're
think,
older
I think
than
I'm
my mom.
52.
No, you're not older than my mom.
Yeah, you know what
52.
the stripper told me that one time?
What?
She said, "Oh my God,
What?
baby."
What?
I missed.
She told me, she said, "Oh my God, you're just a baby," and I'm like, "Baby,
Oh,
what?" You know, I was in the Marine Corps. I was like, "I'm 21. What are you talking about? Just a baby." And she said, "Yeah," and she also told me that the great, news,
oh
and
goodness.
never, crawl into bed with hands on into her
Yeah, I
bed.
don't have stories like that.
Yes, ma'am. I will never do that again. But I think so. Yeah, whatever.
That's funny.
Just funny stories from when I was young. Dang it. There's it now.
So is this the Great Delusion though?
Totally.
Oh yeah,
It looks like it, right? Tell me not.
Yeah.
definitely.
Yep.
Can't say I
Because it's
don't
like,
Yeah.
agree.
I would have never thought the whole world would fall for something like this.
and that's just
Oh
it,
yeah.
like everyone,
And then
everyone
next is
around,
Omicron variant, the next delusion.
right?
I was
What's after
watching a
that?
guy. I was watching a guy do a video today, and all he was doing was, talking about regular stuff, and he was sitting in a mall, and he had his phone facing all the people walking by.
Oops.
Everyone,
Search my phone.
but maybe one or two, everyone was messed up. Everyone. I was like, wow. This
Yeah.
is good.
I went 4 different stores today. Each one was very small. It's my tobacco store. But yeah, it's just like a mixed bag. Sure.
Finding it.
Yeah,
Bag. So
it's definitely crazy over here with the mask.
Same here where I'm at. Everybody you see wearing a mask, you can't even see their facial expression. It gets really
Well,
old and depressing.
and
That's very
that's
sad.
something that I saw today as well. Some people with the mask, you could tell if I'm myself. So you talk to them, and I'm kind of cracking whatever, just making light of the situation, and for whatever, and just being happy with people. And some of them you can tell they're smiling, the other ones are just blank. They're just blank, and nothing is there. Nothing is there, and I realize it. I'm just like, all right. And I look over here, and I see the other one, and then there'll be something there, but a lot of them, there's nothing there. And then you go down the aisles, and all of a sudden I was looking for yeast of all things, because I want to start making bread, and I was bombarded by like 12 different buggies and people on that aisle, and I just finally was like, all right, and I walked off that aisle, and I came back on it, and there was nothing happening. I was able to find what I was looking for, but had to get out of it, you know.
I had to show. I just was showing Zen that I got the video that she put the link up in, and I'll definitely watch it later.
Oh, cool.
Oh, I see. Baby, we're gonna sing a song tonight. We're gonna tell you how everybody's gonna get off the road. They're gonna love Jesus, and everybody's gonna be just fine because we live in a safe bubble.
That was great, brother. That was great. I love you guys. You know, you guys are the real people here, and man, this world would be harder without you guys. No joke. It would be harder not having an
You're
awakened
right.
team.
And yeah, definitely. And
It would get more depressing. Yeah.
And in every way, every one of you guys bring a little something, you know. Whether it's like poetry, songs, a little bit of your life background, or about what's everything. Everybody that comes here gives a little bit, and I am very appreciative of that. When you guys come on here, you guys are always giving of yourselves, you know, without you know, just the thought. You're just on here giving of yourselves, and I know that people look forward to stuff like that, because I do. I'm on here looking for you guys, one of you guys, to go live or something, or you know, I'm constantly waiting to hook up with you guys. Not that I want to spend 12 to 18 hours on the phone talking to you guys, but I like the connection here, and I wouldn't mind a phone call once in a while from you guys if you have my number. You're always Sharky calls me all the time, and we talk. And
yeah, not so much lately since we've been having so many.
Yeah,
but
and there's times where I don't. I may go to bed early because I'm in a lot of pain or something. That sometimes Sharky will call in. I miss his call. Because when I go to bed, I put my phone on Do Not Disturb. Sometimes I even shut it off. But most of the time I put it on Do Not Disturb. Otherwise, I'll be getting these notifications coming through. Ding, 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 ding.
I put my phone number in the chat for you guys, the private chat.
No way. I guess that's a new thing. We're going to do that.
Okay.
Give me
I can put my number in
a small Patty.
What? I'll put your number. I'll put your number in my phone. 503.
Love you too, Sister Catherine. Blessings, sister.
I almost was like, as I was writing it down, I'm like saying it, and then I caught myself, so I only gave out the 503. That's it. And I'll put my number in there in a second as soon as I write these down. And I will put you guys in my phone.
I don't even know if I could
always,
save it.
Always nice to have. What's that, Joe?
No, I just don't know if I could save it from here. That's all. While I'm on the
phone number.
Yeah, I could write it down. Like I have to get a pen.
Yeah. Either that, or I'll just text you guys right away, and then you guys can get my phone number through there.
Yeah, that's I'm not really, I don't really use the phone too much.
Yeah, me either. I'm not like, I'm the same way. But if we ever, you guys can delete them. If you can delete them
in the chat right now.
6368. Okay. I am going to.
Hey, Brother Patrick, I'll be back on. Brother Patrick, I'll be back on. I have to get off my phone here and transfer into my laptop to join your stream, bro. My phone's dying really fast with the StreamYard. I'll be back in. I just got to bounce onto my laptop, get onto my laptop and stuff, and connect here.
Sweet.
Nice.
So I'll be back.
Awesome.
I'm writing my phone number down.
And legit, I'm
There
like
you go.
usually sleeping. I don't know why I haven't been.
There, my
I don't
phone
know,
number is in
man.
the private chat.
Yesterday really messed me up in the head though.
Yeah.
Because it's like I love them, but like it's been months, probably even over a year, where I've been feeling like I don't, need to be around there, and it would probably be best if I'm not around. And if I did just listen to my gut and never really show up, that wouldn't have happened.
Yeah.
It's just sad.
Yeah. Brenda.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Brenda said something.
we
interesting.
connect on Facebook Messenger. Yeah, the Messenger. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out if I can keep Messenger, but delete Facebook because I really don't want a Facebook account anymore. I'm trying to get rid of all the.
Well, you can't delete
social
anything on Facebook, evidently. I tried that years and years ago. Shit, so good.
You said you can't what? Because I got rid of my Facebook.
Hold on.
I'm just slowly
Fuck
getting
you,
rid of it.
Listen,
I heard that.
What's he doing?
fuck you,
I heard
motherfucker.
something.
Fuck off! Fuck you! File your fucking fuckery fucking elsewhere.
I thought I was cursing.
Motherfucker. Some kind of fucking damn plane or fucking helicopter or a plane or helicopter. Fucking
Yeah, I heard that.
fuckery. Hey, that's what they do, and look from the bird. They yell at them, and they can fuck off. You hear,
I
Paul?
actually get like a lot of those helicopters and stuff flying over.
Yeah.
And
You
I
don't
always
hear
feel
this, Paul?
paranoid like they're flying for me. You say what?
This poem I made the other day, I mean, I've been trying to throw it out.
Go for it. Right? Why not?
You know, why not? Oh. Okay.
I have poetry too. I just wouldn't really say it. I don't.
Yeah, I don't know how to. I'm not good at saying it. It
No,
would come
Zen.
out.
I am not getting your emails on.
I don't think you're getting anyone's emails, bro. I sent you emails like a few times.
I'm not on. I don't check my emails very often.
It's all
But
good. It's not even important to me. I don't have anything
Uh,
to say.
okay, Zen. 12:39 p.m. So this afternoon you sent me. I believe this is you, right? So yes, I did get them, but I did not open them yet. And today's the 19th. You sent one yesterday. I have not opened them. I'm really sorry. I'm really bad at checking my email. I will take a look at them later, but no, I apologize. I'm sorry. She says I don't like Facebook. I don't like Facebook for Messenger, but I still post on Facebook every once in a great while. Even after
I don't like
you
Facebook either.
calm down, I think
Yeah.
they can still use your info just 3 to 5 years after. Wow. Hey,
Yeah.
Floyd.
Hey again, guys.
Even when you get rid of it, yeah, you can't get rid of none of that.
Can
Did
you
see what?
see, Floyd? Can you see the private chat?
Yes, I can.
Do you see my phone number in there?
My laptop is still loading. Hold on.
I
I just
see
got
it.
on my laptop here and stuff. I'm in the private chat now. No, I don't see it yet, brother.
Okay.
So
Do you see what? Do you see Floyd? Do you see Floyd and Trev? Do you see your own phone number that you put in, or do
yeah,
you not see anything?
Yeah, it's there.
Because are you starting fresh, or can you see anything?
I'm just starting fresh on my laptop. Yeah, I see my
Yeah.
number. I just don't see yours. No,
Really? Okay. All right. I'll put it in again.
that's weird.
I can
Yeah,
see
I
it. It's
would.
there.
If you can see your stuff, I don't see why you can't see mine.
Cammy, what would they sell exactly? I know I put all types of information up there when I had it. I hear myself.
There. Can you see that one, Floyd?
Yeah, I see that. Yeah.
Like 25 years after. That's
Okay,
crazy.
cool.
All right. So we got each other's phone numbers. So if the system ever.
Hold on. I'm gonna write it down.
Yo, Brenda said she
Down,
can't
dude.
see it.
I'm writing that down.
Brenda's
what-
like, I can't see it. I can't see it, Patrick. I thought that was funny. Really bad at checking my emails. Yeah, Cammy, what do they sell when they're selling your info? Facebook is pure poison. Best thing I ever did was get rid of that, and Twitter. I gotta get rid of Twitter, but like I know certain people. The only people I can some people I only communicate with through Twitter, so it's like I almost don't want to get rid of it.
Yeah, I have Twitter too, and I probably should dump that one too. Yeah, I
They
probably
track your browsing friends list.
try to
Sorry.
get rid of. They're gonna track us through our phone net anyways.
Yeah.
I think I really need to go. I've had friends that they've bought new phones, and the place that they bought their phones at, they said that they have to turn their old phones in. Like, why? You used to be able to just keep your phones. Why would you own that phone? Why would you have to turn it in? But no, they're turning their
Yeah,
phones
you
in.
don't know anything.
They're just handing them over. I don't know what that's all about.
When I went to go get my new phone or whatever, they tried to say that, but then I asked a few times and then they changed the thing. I guess it was something to do with setup. They wanted me to give them the older phone. But when I said I'll set up on my own, they were just like, oh, so yeah, you don't have to give it in. But I don't know. This old technology has like the back doors in it, and it's just that's why I don't like when I usually have the phone on or whatever, it's covered like this. So, and that's another thing. My aunt, right? The same day. That's the first thing she asked me. She saw like my cameras are covered up. She's like, so why are your cameras covered up? And my answer was, do I really have to answer that? Once again, she thought that was an attitude or something. Like, no, do I really have to answer that? I think it's pretty obvious why I don't want the cameras covered. I mean, like on.
You're talking to a bot.
And I gotta read something Joner said, because I can relate to this. Joner said, I kind of own the community, my mental health. If I were alone with the ME I would believe I was schizophrenic or psychopathic, or such.
Yeah.
And that's sometimes how I feel. I'm losing it. If I'm around other people and I see a Mandela effect and I'm just like, and nobody else sees it, I feel like I'm fucking losing it. It's just like, are these the normal people and I'm the crazy one? or am I the normal one and they're just the crazy ones that are have this like well, I don't know what you call it over them, like some kind of potion, some kind of hex or something that they're just not. They don't see it, and it gets hard because people like I know will watch my stream and they'll probably think that I'm nuts. Like fuck, this guy's really lost it. But I don't feel nuts. My brain still feels like I'm 17 years old.
That's
But my
actually
body,
really cool.
my body. What the hell? Somebody see how this is constantly going off now?
What's that?
Oh, Sharky.
Oh, he's waving.
Do you want me to read what you wrote or what?
Just read it. Yeah, read it. In your own way. Just read it. See what you think.
You and then the ex. Oh boy. The ex-wife sent me something.
Well, I'm not your ex-wife, so it's not.
Yeah, I know. She never texts me. That's like the first time she's texted me.
That's some odd stuff there.
6 months.
Jesus.
So that was really weird. That's really weird. I talk
really
about
weird.
people texting me or calling me on the phone, and no, I just don't. I don't like to talk to telemarketers. I play with them a little bit sometimes. Depends on what they're calling to hassle me about. But I will play with
just
them
ask
for a
them
little.
where they, questions
My
like.
dad is not here. I'm just I'm 17 and I'm here all alone, and my daddy and mommy they went somewhere, but they're gonna be back soon. So if you just hang on tight, I will talk to you until they get here. Okay, stuff like that. They'll be like, I can't. I'm at work. I can't sit and talk to you. Oh, but I really want to talk. I really need to talk. I need to talk to somebody. Please don't go. Please don't hang up on me. And I get it to the point where they want to hang up on me. So, yeah, I like to play with them, Or somebody will call and be like, me not understand. I only work here. I no speaking no English. No, I speaking no English, and they'll be like trying to sell me something, and I said I speak no English, and then they say, okay, well I guess we'll have to let you go. I say, okay, thank you. Talk to you later. Like in English, Hey, I Mexicano. I can you talk Spanish? Hello, can you talk Spanish? Spanish, Spanish. I'm losing it right now, and you guys are witnessing it live on air.
It's mind blowing.
Bam! The Mandela effect definitely is mind blowing. Even as deep in the rabbit hole as we've gone, as deep in the rabbit hole as most of us have gone, our minds still blew. I mean, we were getting desensitized to, oh yeah, they're fucking killing people there and they're killing people there, and it's like, yeah, I know, and this is changing and is that change? My fucking history is changing. It's like I do not live in a solid world anymore. I was told growing up, history was solid. History would never change. History is your history. It's always going to be there. No, that's not true. It changes. And with that, boom. the history as I know it is gone, along with my way of life. So I don't know how to live anymore because we were taught the whole wrong way of living, right? So we're trying to desensitize, getting rid of all that programming that we have went through, and we went through a lot of programming. That's why if any of us has to open up, it's us older folks need to open up a little bit more, and I think we're pretty wide open, to tell you the truth. But we have to be accepting of things that we probably would have been closed off to years ago. You know, all kinds of different things. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what I'm saying. I'm just talking. I'll relax and let you guys talk because I'm fucking getting
that poem, Patty?
What?
You want me to try to read that poem?
Oh yeah,
Oh, the
yeah.
poem.
Definitely go for it. Go ahead, Shark.
Okay. Not, I'm not Buzzachino, so, damn sure.
He
But,
said I'm not Buzzachino,
I
so
can't, get the entirety of how to say it right, but it was wrote, came out. All right, so not few recall any change at all. Z. There's alls. All right. So not few recall any change at all. But once we're there, nothing mattered. Nothing cared. Only things once imagined is dreamt unknowns. For ways we were is also seen as known. Always were decently free from ways as saw, but ways we all knew. And then we all dreamt through ways not felt. But in that came only little as unclaimed. Then the dream recalled is only discarded dreams at all. And in that flame is stewed, ever breeding, ever brewed. And as dreamers fell asleep, the dream dark came to reach. And in that dream, many forms did reach. To grab a hold of only dreams once known, for only us can recall that other day, when only as we all were, changes at all. That's the poem.
I like the words, but I wasn't able to follow.
That's the problem with my phone. Yeah.
It was good, Sharky.
I do like the words though.
Let's see. Zen, when it looks like she's gonna come on, so that's cool. And so, what do you think, Floyd?
Yeah.
What do you think about? It's looking more and more like a Matrix, isn't it? Like we're in some kind of system.
Yes. Yes, it is.
We are definitely in some sort of avatar-like thing. So I can't wait to get out of it and see myself.
And the higher planes is the answer.
Yeah.
We are in higher planes of a matrix field that seems real in our perspective of our mind. We are a intelligent creation with a brain. So of course we're in a dream world. That's intelligently created.
Yeah. Hey, Floyd, can you read us some some of your philosophy, or tell us some of your philosophy? I think it's interesting.
All right. Man, if I had my camera, I would show you guys. I'm sorry, I'm not much of a speaker.
Oh, that's okay. That's all right. I kind of put you on the spot there. So
Oh,
whenever, if you want to chime in and you think of something you want to say about
Hey, Patty.
What?
There's a couple of people that want me to say the poem over again.
Okay.
You want me to do that, or?
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. I'll mute myself, and you go ahead.
Well,
Turn your
try to
volume
find
up a little bit.
on my volume. Oh shit! Oh wow, I was down, wasn't I? Okay, let me see. Let me see if I can find it again. Fast Notepad, December. Okay, I think I found it. Are you ready?
Hey, Zenwin.
Yeah, we're ready. We welcome
Am I live?
Zenwin.
Hey, gentlemen.
Hello.
Sharky's
you
going to
wanted
read
me
the poem,
to repeat?
and then we'll come to you, Zenwin.
Okay.
Repeat it again.
Go ahead, Sharky.
Oh, okay. Not few recall any change at all. But once were there, nothing mattered, nothing cared. Only things once imagined as dreamt, announced. The ways we were as also seen as known. Always were decently free from ways as saw, but ways we all knew. And then we all dreamt through ways not felt, but in that came only little as unclaimed. Then the dream recalled is only discarded dreams at all. And in that flame it stewed, ever breeding, ever brewed. And as dreamers fell asleep, the dream dark came to reach. And in that dream many forms did preach, to grab a hold of only dreams once known. For only us can recall that other day, when only as we all were changes at all. That's the poem.
That's
I
actually
like
really
it.
good.
It is. He writes really
Yeah,
well,
that's good.
actually.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Do you
Yeah, I
have the
think
ones? Do you have the ones from the other day that you read, Sharky?
Let's see. Fast Notepad.
You wrote a couple. I don't know, a few live streams ago that were really good.
15th, 2021. December 13th, 2021.
I suppose you guys can hear me chowing down, dude.
I wrote this as once accomplished as a seed, ever growing, as once accomplished as a seed, ever grown, ever beings. In time alone, most won't believe, yet as only now does all compel to form many roots as crude pursuits, as other trees choose to believe, only root streams of disbeliefs. They are connected, all as roots streaming out from just our fruits. Root
That was it. I like it.
That is, I'm glad.
Yeah, I liked it. I was just gonna lurk in public, if that's okay.
Yeah, I wrote this one from.
Yeah, we don't allow that here. You have
Oh,
to go-
come on, Neil.
This one.
You
this
do
one
whatever
came
you want.
May 7th of 2020. This one came out, and I typed it down. They always come out real quick. I don't know why, because I'm not a poet. But when I feel something, it just comes out. So I wrote this in May of 2020. I think that's what it said. May 7th of 2020.
Hey, Sharky.
Hmm?
This bud's for you.
Thank you, buddy. Got something right here. My Eeyore is light, you know. Even the people at the liquor store don't understand what I'm talking about. I'm like, it says Eeyore. I'm like, I'm not buying Eeyore.
I think I'm gonna change locations here, guys.
Go for it.
If you give me about 5 minutes. Hey, welcome, Annie.
Will you want me to go ahead and send this one poem from back then?
Yeah, if you guys want to go ahead and read poems or whatever, I'm going to switch over from my living room to my office.
Okay.
Because I can't sit on this couch any longer. It's too low. I gotta sit in the office.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
Okay. Okay, this one's been a while, but I wrote what did I write? Jesus Christ, what did I write? As needed light shine bright throughout life's flights, abound as gifts might, torn apart by flights alright. Batteries drained, yet once again, waiting for night's flight of layers throughout realms, flights or fights. Others herds, HERDS, towards low lights. Helpings recharge their lights, batteries receiving recharged mites. To light is our next fight, ever mileage wings fight, flights. Nothing as nothing was, only mileage helpings ever was. But beyond travels we are, or we all are, beyond travelings we all are, this helpings each other's beings from afar. Restings help us to receive, alls are as one frequencies beings. It's even hard to fucking read for myself, and I wrote that damn shit.
I liked it though.
Fuck
That's what I was
me,
gonna
man.
say. You should just
brother.
rewrite them sometime, and then say them while you're rewriting them, and maybe it'll come out.
I can't read a bunch. It's totally right. I can't read my own damn shit. Like, I ain't good at that. Best advice ever given. Dude, you suck at trying to read them. You like the way I'm writing them, but like you can't read that shit for crap.
Right, practice it.
Yeah.
That's
I don't
an older one. That's one from when I was like trying to do something that I never was able to do, and talking to my friend Jen Shims, and she was knew about poems and wrote poems, and I sent her some of these things, and she was just like, oh my God, you wrote a haiku or you wrote a thing. I'm like, I don't know what the hell you're talking about. I just, so I think
It's
I
like I was just writing.
took it from a different version of me that was more artistic in those ways of, and so in that the versions kind of come in and come out, and that's why they always come out. I mean, because if I try to sit down, and like make a piece of art or make it or whatever, it can either take a long time or a short time, and I think that's because I'm pulling from a different version of me that was, used to doing that stuff a lot more than I was. But here, I'm able, in this magical place, I'm able to bring that in, and it's only, you know, portions of another myself that was able to do that, which is astonishing to me because it makes no sense in a regular sort of life way. I mean, I should not be able to do anything other than my normals of being able to create and share, but it happens, and I would encourage everybody to just try something new. And if you think about it in that way, you might be able to do it just like it's happened to me, which is weird.
Mm.
Mm.
I know. I guess I'll share something personal. When I was younger, I started writing poetry when I was about 12. And I wrote all the time until I was about 24. And doctors convinced me that I should take antidepressants. And it totally killed my writing skills. It just,
Yes.
I couldn't write after that. I couldn't. And then I finally stopped taking them and I could write again. So I don't know. Interesting. I don't know. But that's all.
You want to hear another one?
Yeah. Zen, when I'm like doing stuff around here, but I'm also listening, and I heard what you said, and thanks for sharing.
You're welcome.
I also in like around my 30s, they told me that I needed to go on antidepressants too. And I was just going through like a hard time, people go through times in our lives where we have to feel the feelings, and they are taking them away by drugging us up and saying that, like for the Mandela effect, if we went in there and start talking the way we talk about things changing, they would have us, locked up, and you're seeing too much of the truth. We need to get you really drugged up,
Yeah.
I'm starting to
agree.
think I'm starting to think that the people that I've seen in the past that people call schizos are the ones who really really can see what's going on.
Yeah,
What's going on? Yeah.
Yeah, they were just locked up, and then they're force fed even more drugs, but yeah, they were.
Go ahead, Sharky.
Well, I was going to say they were, before they made it into that place and got even more drugged up. They were doing really well. They were just seeing oddities of not a reality, but of what this place is, which is not exactly a reality that we once all knew. Because you can't move continent in the blink of an eye, and you can't move. History changes happen because something happened now, and you couldn't do that kind of crap. All this kind of crap.
And by the way,
more magical. Yeah.
By the way, welcome Annie and welcome Prelim. And Sharky, if you want to read another one of them poems, you sure can if you want.
Okay. As needed lights shine bright. Okay, you ready? I'll try to read it because I ain't read this shit in a long time. As needed lights shine bright throughout life's flights, abound as gifts. Abound. All right, hold on, let me start over. As needed lights shine bright throughout life's flights, abound as gifted mites, torn apart by flights alright. Batteries drained yet once again, waiting for night's flights of layers throughout realms fights. Others herds towards low lights, helpings recharge their lights. Batteries, receivings, recharge mites. To lights as our next fights. Ever mileage wings flights. Nothing as nothing was, only mileage helpings ever was. But beyond travels we all are, as helpings each other's beings from afar. Restings help us to receive, alls are as one frequency beings. So, what is that one?
Man, that's interesting.
Sorry, I was muted. I liked it. You use frequencies a lot. I noticed that. That's interesting.
Yeah, I got a long one here. I'm just like, what the fuck is this one? Because I mean, these are old. You know, I mean, these are just things. This is from March 18th of 2021. I wrote or I typed. It helps me to type it because I don't know why. I can't. My hands hurt when I try to write, so it helps just to type it into this stupid thing here. And but I wrote, whatever happened to those we knew? To them, we are as strange as new, both carried under winds of blue, neither reaching as we knew, neither saying this is new, as things unfold to us anew. Yet others saw too from past. Their seeing came from the last. As others before us knew, past is changing, nothing new. Yet past sees future as a new. As now winks and nods, yes, it's true. As neither of past, put two P's on there, past, a future new, their skies of blue are scattered to new. Now, never sees future or past, as only view is it will last. Yet future says, come see many things, and past says, come yet learn many things. So I said here, neither here nor past, nor knowing now is constant last. For these are illusionary things. They are more or less in between. All creeks, all crevices, all wondrous things, when are much shinier beings. One spoke is light, less light upon dark light. All colors we create anew. We shine all except few sure knew. We shine bright, some say that's true, even through darkness, as mere shades, we find ourselves once again. Holy crap.
You okay, man?
No, not really.
That
Not
one
really.
hit hard.
Stay strong,
I'm
brother.
It's like, fuck, man. It's kind of like what we're doing anymore. It's like, Jesus Christ, what the fuck was that writing? I don't know.
We're all with you, brother Sharkticon.
I know. And thank y'all. Yeah.
I was trying to lighten it up a little bit. Didn't work.
No, it's okay. It's okay. I just, some things hit me in
So
different ways.
what hit you so hard there?
I don't know, man. I was reading that shit and it just got to me. And that's some crap I wrote, like that came out. I mean, when these things come out and I write them, it's not like I'm sitting around thinking about all day what the fuck's coming out. It's just like boom, right. It's done. And that's why I can't. I associate it with the spiritual thing.
How long ago did you write that?
That one was that not so long ago. Some few, or wait, I don't know. I've got I don't know. I think if I go back, it doesn't show me the one I just read.
So just to give us an estimate, 5 years ago, 10 years ago, last year.
Last 4 years.
Okay.
Last 4 years.
So do you remember? What you were doing pretty much when you were writing that? Was that what? What came out? You know what struck you so hard?
Today in that one was not to the fuckery's delight. I'm sorry, Patty. Go ahead.
That's okay. Wow, we're coming up on 3 hours already. Holy shit.
Yeah, that's out there. You know, it's out there in the ether. So it is definitely out there. It's been out there, but it's out there again.
Yeah. Now I'm really full, and I filled up on junk food too. That's not good. I'll probably be passing. I'll probably be passing out here pretty soon. As soon as that junk food catches up with me. You notice that how junk food?
Go ahead.
What's that?
You go ahead.
No, I was just gonna. The only thing I was gonna say was not important. So you go ahead.
I was just gonna say, you know how you were talking about, how taking antidepressants and all this medications, they numb you. They're not really good for you. They numb you.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
And Sharky having emotions while reading that's a good thing. People try so hard to stuff their emotions to, either we take drugs or we smoke or we drink or, we eat ice cream. That's my thing right now. It's not good. Junk food. It's like to numb our pain and we need to feel it. I mean, I know I've even blocked myself off from emotions lately, and I can't do that, you know? That's part of the problem. People need to learn to feel what they're feeling, and not hold it in, you
Yeah,
know?
right. Yep. Yeah,
Anyway,
and
sorry.
no, you're totally right, and I fight myself with that all the time. You know, I
Yeah,
mean,
we all
sometimes I will deal with my emotions, and sometimes I just don't feel like it, and I get high or something just to numb them down. I won't take any
Mm.
more pharmaceuticals to numb
Mhm.
my brain, but I
Yeah.
will I'll get high to numb it, because if I at this point right now, if I dealt with my emotions all the time,
Mhm.
uh I probably would go crazy, because there's so many things that we are dealing with that we see every day. And
Mhm.
the more and more that we see, the more and more, for me, the more and more I see, the more and more I'm realizing reality is not, that this is not real.
Yeah.
And it's, every day it becomes more like a waking up process, kind of
Mhm.
slowly waking up. That's what I feel like. And it's just getting odder and weirder, and the weather's getting the weather's off the charts. I mean, oh yeah. So once in a while, it doesn't hurt to take a break once in a while and numb
Yeah,
yourself a little.
absolutely. No, you're right. I
Um,
mean, we
and
can't feel all the time. A balance would be good, you know?
yeah, we
A
just
balance
gotta,
for me would be
yeah,
all in
good.
exactly.
moderation.
And we
Yeah.
just got to realize that we are feeling, and that we need to feel. We need to feel.
Yeah.
Um, we have to go through the feelings. We have to deal with. We have to deal with our shit, right?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
the truth is coming out. Our shit is us as we know it. The truth is coming out about us. I think who mentioned it on my stream earlier. I think Buzz Ticino mentioned it. Is that our self is the truth of ourselves are coming out. The truth about everything is revealing itself,
Right.
and also the truth about us. And there's some
The
parts
veil
of
is
us that we
opening.
have to deal with, and we have to forgive. We have to forgive people. We have to forgive ourselves.
Mhm.
And
Exactly. Exactly.
so,
The good thing
Yeah.
that's helped me is, but I don't do it every time. But when I do, it helps. It's like if I wake up and I'm feeling a bit bad about the day before, I'll just tell myself, thank you, body, and I forgive you. You and for some reason, it makes me feel better. So,
Yeah.
how about you there, Trev? We had a
I'm
little
just
talk
thinking
about
about,
your feelings today, didn't we?
yeah, I was just thinking about what they were saying. So it's just like hitting me because I didn't have to do what I did and I did, but it's like it was being bottled up so long that I was just like, nah, man, I'm not trying to hold this anymore, you know?
mhm.
But yeah, it's important to feel this stuff. I could say it's definitely heavy for me though. I'm so sad. It's not even funny.
Oh,
Well,
sorry.
I tell you what, Trev.
Thanks.
Why don't you enjoy a little bit of this? Ooh, I spilled a little bit on my laptop. Oh, I can't be spilling the good stuff like that. So you
Yeah,
get a
I
little bit
just
of
got
that stuff.
gifted last night, so yeah, I'll probably
Pack it
do
in
that.
there.
I
Pack it in
mean,
there,
when I
and
wake up.
then
Not now. It's kind of
put
late.
put yourself into a nice good sleep for a while.
I keep
You know
mine
what?
in the car, so I'd have to go in the car, and it's cold. It's cold outside. I'm not. I'll
Oh.
do that in the morning. right? Have everybody in the city looking at me like, what is this guy doing?
I love to get high once in a while.
Yeah, when you're by
Because
yourself.
I'm only human, and only us humans know how to get high.
It's hard for me in the city, bro.
You want to see?
Like even doing that.
You want to see what an alien looks like after he gets high?
I thought
I'll
we were
try to
looking
do
at
an
him.
alien.
I'm
Well,
just
hey,
that's a joke.
there you go.
That was a
Beep
joke.
bop boop bop.
Shark.
What?
That's such nightmare material. Chill out.
You humans, you do different way from getting high. This is the way we get high. Do 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 do. Download high.
Download high.
Get it? Download high.
Yeah.
Wow.
That will be a thing sooner or later. I'm calling it right now. You will be able to download a nice good high. You pay 50 or 60 bucks to get a good download of high.
Hey,
Yeah.
I love
I'm
y'all. I'm
serious.
fixing to get off here. I have to eat something. I'm running on fumes, so. But I
Yeah.
want to
All
say I
right.
love you. You know,
Yeah,
and
get something to eat there, brother. Talk
we'll
to you
do-
there,
make
Sharky.
a little piece of some sausage.
Always great seeing you, bro.
Love y'all.
Good night,
Thank you.
Turkey.
Yeah.
Good
Love
night.
you too,
Go make
bro.
something to eat.
We'll
Get
do.
out of here.
I love y'all. Bye.
I should probably go too, man. It's like
Yeah, I was gonna
1:00.
say.
I
Yeah, I
think
think
we
I'm
all
going
should
to.
go because I have to get up at 4 a.m.
Yeah, what are you thinking? That's crazy. Wait, then again, it's like
Well,
12 over there, right?
I haven't been on in a few nights, so I thought, I better come on and say hi because I missed you guys. I can't go
Thank
too
you.
long without saying hi, without talking to y'all. And I can never do a damn hour or two stream. Never can I ever get just 1 or 2 hours in,
Just put the
Oh, well.
stopwatch.
I got the timer is up there in the corner. Can you see
Oh.
it?
Oh yeah, no, I meant like, it'll go off or something when the 2 hours is up and be like, oh, that's
Oh.
it.
I'm talking about stuff that's been happening that it's weird. Like, I leave here at like 4 in the morning, between 4 and 4:30 every morning. And last night, or this morning, the people that I ride with, they're like calling me, they're texting me, and I'm not hearing jack shit. So they finally had to come up to my apartment and knock on my door to get me up. And I was like, damn, I haven't done that in like a year, at least a year. But anyways, that's what I mean by I've been out of it and not like I didn't hear my phone go off. I didn't hear any texts, the alerts go off. I'm like, and then just things that, talking 8 minutes or so on, well, the damn thing's muted. I mean, oh man. And I don't know how to go back and erase, get that part of the clip out of there, that 8 minutes, because that's probably looking really stupid. Me sitting there and everybody's probably going, oh man, when is this guy gonna finally figure out he's muted? Is he gonna go an hour or two? I mean, this, it's like 3 hours. This thing's long, and this guy's still talking, and he's muted.
There's honestly videos where I watch them and there's a whole bunch of silence and I'd have to cycle through it. There's a lot of videos like that online.
Yeah.
Music videos and everything.
I didn't
You're
realize.
funny. You figured it out fairly early.
Did I?
8 minutes ain't bad.
It felt like a long time. It felt like 8 minutes. I don't know how long it was, but it felt like a long time. Because I said a lot, And I'm just thinking, damn, I said all that and I was muted. So I was like, man, that was wasted energy. But anyways, I guess
I didn't
I
even-
guess it wasn't wasted. I gave everybody a good laugh from the get go. So, we'll wake everybody up with a good laugh.
Did you see I put welcome to your stream?
Oh,
When you
goodness.
finally figured it out?
Oh, yeah.
Never mind. I'm gonna say good night. Good night, Floyd. Good night, Patrick. Good night, Trev.
Good night,
Rest
Zen.
well,
night.
Zen.
And also good night, Sister Queen Boudica.
Thank you.
good night, Queen.
Bodhisattva.
And thank you for coming in and thank you for sharing. I really, really appreciate that. I appreciate you coming in.
Okay.
Yeah. Your voice is
Come
awesome.
on. Thank you.
The
I'm
beautiful
embarrassed.
voice.
Thank you.
You could read a book and put me to sleep.
Oh.
Lullaby.
Yeah. Yeah, it's that's soothing and
That's
comforting.
soothing.
Oh no.
Jinx, you owe me something.
Okay, good
But
night.
thanks, Zen.
I'm
Good
embarrassed.
night.
Rest well.
So Floyd, I'm gonna bid you good night, and Trev, I'm gonna bid you good night, and
Night, brother.
everybody in chat bids you all good night. Thanks for coming. I appreciate y'all, and you guys can have the last word. Go ahead. Whichever
Love you all.
one.
Blessings.
Right. Very simple. Just rest well when you get around to it. All that happy stuff. That's what I say. Love everybody.
Take care, and thanks, Trev, for coming in, and thanks, Floyd. And
Thanks for having me.